In 1569, Kingdom of Poland and the Great Duchy of Lithuania were united in one state, Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, or Poland-Lithuania. This state was very powerful those times, with lands from the Baltic to the Black Sea. Subsequently, Polish elements prevailed over the Lithuanian ones. The main specialty of this state was the fact that its rulers were elected for life by the parliament. On the one hand, it stipulated the democratic basis of Polish-Lithuanian nobility, who directly contributed to the state politics. But on the other hand, the Polish-Lithuanian throne itself was sometimes in disorder because of internal struggle. Many of Polish kings were foreigners from Sweden, France, or Transylvania. In the 18th century, Poland-Lithuania was a weak-willed country. How was it finally partitioned? Classically, don't forget to subscribe and let's explore history in detail. It is Saxony, and its elector or ruler, Augustus II the Strong, was very interested in the Polish throne, even if it cost him conversion to Catholicism to increase the Saxonian influence. He was also supported by Russia and Austria. In 1697, Augustus II was crowned after accepting Catholicism in Poland. In 1700, the Great Northern War began. For Poland-Lithuania, it was a complete disaster. By 1704, Augustus II had lost its positions in Poland to the Swedish king Charles XII, who installed a rival king, Stanislaw Leszczynski. However, thanks to the Russian army, Sweden was defeated in the war, bringing the opportunity to August II to return. His reputation was stained, and the rest of his reign there was a struggle between him and Polish-Lithuanian nobility. Augustus II was finally forced to refuse from his Saxonian soldiers and advisors in Poland. In 1733, Augustus II died, and the new elections of the king were held. During them, Stanislaw Leszczynski, with the help of France, suddenly appeared in the political scene of Poland. Saxonian ruler Frederick Augustus II also pretended to the throne, once again backed by Russia, Prussia, and Austria. After a war of the Polish succession from 1733 to 1738, Frederick Augustus II won, and he was crowned Augustus III of Poland. But in 1763 he died, and a new issue about the Polish-Lithuanian throne arose. Ethnically, Poland-Lithuania was a heterogeneous state, the eastern two-thirds of which was inhabited by Lithuanians, White Russians, and Red Russians, or Ukrainians. Many of these Russians embraced the Orthodox religion of neighboring Russia and were referred to by the Roman Catholic Poles as the dissidents. Constitutionally, Poland was a weak, decentralized state presided over by a weak elect king. It was possible for factions of the nobility to form confederations or armed leagues to secure by force what could not be accomplished by defunct institutions of government. Seeking to make profit from these deplorable conditions, Catherine the Great of Russia and Frederick the Great of Prussia concluded an alliance in April 1764, wherein they resolved to maintain the existing constitution of Poland. However, they did not calculate it on a Polish uprising, let alone what now seemed to be developing into an international conflict. An alarmed Frederick now feared that Prussia would be involved not only in quelling a Polish insurrection, but also in the expansionist policies of Russia, who seemed about to invade the Danubian principalities of the Ottoman Empire. This aggressive move threatened war between Russia and Austria, since Russia was encroaching on Austria's southeastern flank. Frederick suggested that Russia annexed parts of Poland instead of the Danubian principalities, and that Prussia and Austria would also take their shares of Poland to balance Russia's. Under terms of this first partition, on August 5, 1772, Poland lost about one-third of its territory and one-half of its inhabitants. Russia obtained the district of White Russia. Austria received Galicia and large parts of Red Russia and Podolia. Austria and Prussia resumed their struggle for supremacy in Central Europe, this time over the issue of the Bavarian succession. Simultaneously, Austria allied itself with Russia against the Turks, and by 1787 another Russian-Turkish war was broken out. Poland, meanwhile, used this respite from outside interference to initiate needed domestic reforms. In May 1791, Polish patriots enacted a new constitution abolishing elective kingship, the liberum veto, and the confederations. Catherine, after concluding peace with the Turks, responded to these new developments by sending Russian armies into Poland in May 1792. The old constitution, as a result was soon restored. In order to forestall future efforts to strengthen the Polish state, Catherine decided during 1792 to effect a second partition of the country with Prussia, whose new sovereign, Frederick William II, was eager to compensate himself for the loss of face suffered in fighting revolutionary France. The Second Partition Treaty of January 23, 1793, to which Austria was not a party, left Russia with most of Lithuania, the remaining parts of White Russia, most of Black Russia, and the western Ukraine. Prussia secured the area of Great Poland and the vital port of Danzig. The Second Partition provoked a gallant and popular revolt led by Tadeusz Kościuszko, who was inspired by the American Revolution. Kościuszko's revolt represented as well the spirit of the French Revolution, which Prussia, Austria, and Russia were determined to put down at all costs. Overwhelmed by both Russian and Prussian armies, Kościuszko was defeated. After this, Poland was partitioned a third time on October 24, 1795. Austria, invited by Catherine to participate to restrain Prussian territorial demands, received some territory north of Galicia, including Krakow. Prussia acquired Courland and the remainder of Lithuania and Black Russia. Prussia obtained lands just to the south and east of West Prussia, including the Polish capital, Warsaw. The Polish state was robbed from the map of Europe, living only in hearts and minds of Poles for more than a century until Poland was restored after the First World War.